Hey guys. Welcome back to another episode 29.
I know,
which is
wow.
crazy. We're almost at the big 3-0. This week, it's just Mons and I. Malls is working on some stuff.
Working hard.
Doing her stuff. So it's just us.
Every single week, I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll like put on makeup and I'll like look good.
Yeah.
And then the week comes and we're here to record and I'm like, no, not happening.
No.
So I'm literally just, again, in my sweats, no makeup, chilling.
But we just keep it real, you guys.
No, like
keep
I'm just
it real.
so relatable, you know?
We're just so relatable.
Just chill girls. Okay. Yes. I watched this show and so I have a really big fear of like really tall buildings or just kind of any sort of buildings that are like architecturally odd. Just because I'm like, how the hell did they build that? How can I trust it?
Yep.
You know? So there's some anxiety there.
Yeah.
And speaking of anxiety, later in this episode, we are going to have a big discussion about anxiety and SSRIs and all that jazz. So stay tuned for that. But first, with my anxiety, I'm somebody who's like, I want to know everything about the thing. So there was a show on Prime Video called How Did They Build That? And there was one about this giant copper building in New York. So if you live in New York, you know the building apparently. I hadn't. Okay. And it's basically two like tall buildings with like a bridge in the middle of them, like so high up in the sky. And it's basically one of the types of buildings that they were like, how are we going to build this?
Right.
It had never been done before. And I'm just going to let you guys know, like, don't watch it.
Yeah.
It really, honestly, did not make me feel better. It actually made me feel way worse because in my mind, like every time I think about the structural integrity of a building, I'm like, okay, there's a huge group of people going through the process of like accepting this, looking at plans, making sure it works, whatever.
Yeah.
But then I'm like watching the show and they're like, this is Lisa Matthews, the person responsible for like the structural integrity of this. And so basically they're pitting it on one person.
Yeah. The scapegoat.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, like that is terrifying. And then I'm also like, even if the engineer or the architect or whatever the person is that actually like makes the whole building proper, they line it up to a T, all the math is mathing.
Yeah, the math is mathing. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, but then you're leaving it up to like these random construction workers.
No, I know.
To perfectly like execute that design.
Yeah.
And with zero mistakes.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's just literally physically not possible. So
well, and also like I feel like construction workers are like my brother. I'm like a 20-year-old, you know what I mean? Like I'm like he's a kid. Like how, like you're gonna put him on a build, you know what I mean? Like when you think of who the construction workers are typically, I'm like, did we go to school for this?
Yeah. No.
Did we follow exactly to a T where this nail is supposed to go, where this is supposed to go? Yeah. I've actually never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
But that's
and on
stressful.
this building, so it's like two tall buildings and then there's like the bridge in between. And because the bridge is so high, they obviously have to make it like earthquake proof, right? So it needs to be able to shake. But in order to make sure that the bridge didn't just collapse the second it shook, it's only actually attached to one building and it's like on sliding rails on the other one so that it can move in and out. And I'm like,
so it's not even attached to the building.
No, like literally nothing about that made me feel any more kind of confident in ever going in a tall building.
Yeah.
I hate them.
No,
I
never.
hate them.
Never. That like makes it, that always like, I always think when I'm in the elevator, like, what if this drops? And then I always think like, oh, I'm only, it's like, let's say it's floor 6 or something or floor 3 or whatever. Yeah. But it's like, plus it goes all the way to the bottom. So that's like 4 rows of parkades. It stresses me out so much. No, that's like too much to even think of.
Yeah.
And
I watched it.
Yeah,
thinking,
of course.
Like, this is going to help me.
Yeah.
It's going to like assure me that there's so many, you know, as to why it's so
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it really didn't.
No.
So
that actually literally reminds me, I just watched the show, you guys. It's on Apple TV. It's a new one called Hijacked with Idris Elba or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. So first of all, so good, like action packed, yada yada. However, on the topic though of like watching something to make you feel better, no, it's like the premise is basically it's this like full on regular plane, like it's in today's world and it gets hijacked, but like not in like the 9/11 way, but more in the like we're not going that route, but more in the way of like I don't want to like spoil it, but a group is wanting something and it needs to be done by the end of the plane, but like there's literally, it was 615 passengers or 613 passengers. And
no planes could have that.
No, I know. Now I'm kind of like, was it? But I remember, I'm like, let me get back to let me check on that. But basically it's like, and there's these 5 people with guns, and it's like you're literally like at their mercy, and like I don't want to give it away, but like bop bop, and you know what I mean. But it's
Is
like
it a
you're
true story,
literally
or is it like
no,
okay,
no, but like it just makes you now of like, oh my gosh, like this could be happen,
Yeah.
like this could happen, this could be real life.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, but it's a really good show, but it doesn't help if you know, if you're like, oh yeah, like this would never happen. So I was like, oh, well, watch this, it's not gonna stress me out. Oh, it has me stressed out because you don't know. And they're normal looking people. And then there's like this, I can't get into it, but there's like a big twist that's even more like you would never think that person, you know?
Oh my god.
And then you're like, these are the normal people that are on planes all the time.
Wow.
And you just don't know. But I also learned a lot about planes, actually. Like, yeah. Save that for another one.
Yeah.
But
I guess we can talk about it. Molly's not here. So
yeah, true. Actually, Malls, don't listen to this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's actually crazy. Like if anything goes on, like happens, the pilot door has to stay locked no matter what. Like you can't open it no matter what's going on back there, like at all. Because basically it's like if you lose control of the plane, like
then it's you're fucked.
Yeah, so like I think that's like a post
9/11 thing?
Yeah, 9/11 like rule or whatever. You have to keep like the door shut all the time, no matter what's going on, like heart attacks, babies, guns, fires, anything.
Holy shit.
Anything.
I mean, like, fair enough.
I mean, makes sense, but it's just like
locked from the start, so they don't even ever get a chance to like enter.
True. Actually, I don't know if it's locked from the start.
No, because like you can see the cockpit usually.
Yeah, true. But also on big planes, because this was a huge plane, they have cameras that like you see your face, who's in the. I feel like I've never been. Actually, this is another thing. I feel like I've never been on like a massive plane.
I know I've been on like a giant one, but not the biggest one, because there's planes that have multiple floors.
Double deckers.
Yeah.
3. The Emirates planes, they have literally like roofed quote unquote rooftop lounges. Like a full level is lounges and showers, like full washrooms, full like showers, everything. Then they have like the, you know, first class levels, like with the pods and everything. And then they have obviously economy. But yeah, there's like 3-decker planes. And I've only ever been on a 1-decker. Like I've done the whole like 3 and 3 thing, like that's normal or whatever, but I literally was like, I don't think I've ever been on like one of those massive planes.
Yeah, honestly, like I've only flown first class once, like in the pod or whatever.
That's my dream.
No, literally, I understand why rich people don't actually care about going on a flight. Yeah, because I loved it. I literally have never been on a flight and being like, I don't want to get off.
Yeah, really? It was that good?
It was that good. Like I was vibing.
Oh
like,
my gosh.
So good.
Like the full lay down.
You have like, they give you like a skincare bag. I'm like doing my skincare. I got my snacks. Like you can literally, I mean, they give you slippers, a robe.
What? On a plane?
Yes.
Well, even like, this is gonna make me sound, I obviously fly economy, duh. But this, when people even get like meals on a plane, I'm like, oh my God, this is luxury. Yeah. This is luxurious.
No, I think I got
I'm
like
a even that
meal.
Is insane to me.
It's
like,
wild.
I'm like, I'll take the pretzels and the cookies. I'll take both. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
But like even that, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's bougie. And then to imagine like to lay down.
No, I'm telling, like this wasn't on my dime.
Yeah, of course.
So like obviously I wouldn't be able to afford that.
Yeah.
So I was living the dream and I was like, this is literally amazing.
But I also feel like it'd be so worth it for a long flight. Like, yes, is it like probably multiple of thousands of dollars, like $3,000 compared to like 500 or something. But like when you're on the plane for that long,
it's worth it.
Honestly, it's worth it.
No, I will never fly to Australia again unless I am on first class.
Fair enough.
Like,
fair enough.
That was torture.
Well, it's like 20 hours. So it's like, I'm like spending an entire day. I might as well like enjoy it.
And it's so bumpy.
Yeah. Is it?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, actually, I need to say something else quickly because I'm feeling it right now.
Feel it. Say it. Do it.
No, I mean like quite literally feeling. Because I got Botox.
Oh my God.
Yeah, on Friday, I think it was.
I didn't know you were actually going to.
And yeah, I really should have canceled my appointment because it's really not in the budget right now.
Okay, fair.
But I was looking at myself for way too long. And I was like, it just needs to happen.
Yeah.
So I always get, like when I get Botox, I get the lip flip, which for those who don't know, it's like on the upper top of your lip because like mine curls in. So it's just basically to like paralyze that muscle so that that doesn't happen. But for the first time I got it in my chin too because I get
I was going to ask about that.
So I get this like really weird like we call it like the orange peel kind of texture.
Yeah.
It's not like fully set in right now, obviously, because it's only been
since
Friday. So I mean, we're recording, what day is it today?
Wednesday.
But my whole mouth really kind of feels like numb.
Really?
It's just like really hard to like move my mouth and like control it. Like I'm used to the upper lip feeling.
I can now see, I can put two and two together now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, like, and it's just kind of hard. Like I feel like I'm like slurring even more. I might have a little bit of a
I'm like,
lisp.
oh, now that makes sense.
Yeah, and so I really hope that it looks good, like at least. But I'm like, I don't know if I can do both at the same time. I'm like, it's hard.
Well, give us a smile. Oh, that looks good. That looks so good. Dude, your chin is like literally, there's no orange peel anything.
Well, there is, but it's not as bad.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, if it doesn't fully go away, I mean, I'll obviously go in and, you know, get her touched up.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to like
move kind of and like pronounce.
Yes, very much so. And like eating has been very hard.
Okay, yeah. Like not the cutest eater right now.
Drinking with a straw, impossible. Impossible.
Okay.
Very difficult. Anyways, I just need to say that because I was like, I feel like I look like I'm struggling. And
you don't look like it.
Thank you.
But now I can, I can hear it a bit. I'm like,
I'm
like, okay, yeah, this makes sense.
I had explained to her, I was like, I had a good budget for this. Yeah. And then my cat decided that she was going to cost $1,500 this week. Yeah. So I didn't want to cancel, but I really got to like keep it on the low. Yeah. Like
minimal.
Like whatever. Like, yeah. And then I was like, you know what? I think we'll say no to the lip flip. So I wasn't going to get the lip flip because I was like, I just like can't afford that.
Yeah.
And then she was like, you know what? I'll give it to you on the house. Like, I feel bad. And I was like, thank you.
You got a lip flip for free?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's not really that many units.
No,
like,
I guess
only
true.
Like realistically like 5 units, I think it was, or something like that. But that's still like over.
That's like $70.
Yeah.
75. Depending. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Dude, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry. And this economy, I will take anything for free.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm starting to see like the quarters and I'm like, oh, is that $1? Yeah. Like I will pick it up. I literally will pick it up. And I used to never take my change. And now I'm like, I will be taking my change. Thank you.
Thank you. I know.
Sorry.
I'm like, okay, I need to know what happened with the cyclists because there is just a note here that says, fuck cyclists.
You guys, this is like on today. So I'm literally driving to work, like obviously late, obviously in a rush, so I'm like very, very impatient. I was making a right, and the light went green. I was at the beginning, so I start like turning into my lane that I'm allowed to turn into, and this like cyclist he's still on the sidewalk across the road, is like speeding down. It is a bit of a hill, so he's picking up speed, and technically like the walk sign is on, but like if no one's there, I'm allowed to go on a green light.
Yeah.
So he's from the other side of the road on the sidewalk, already fingering me and literally being like waving his hands like I can't hear anything, but he's like, whatever. He's like fingering me from across the road. So obviously I give it back because I'm like, bro, you're not even on the road yet. Yeah. Like, and I'm literally turning. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like,
wait, so he wasn't even like, I'm thinking like you're turning right and he's like going like this?
He was coming towards and I was turning right. So he was coming down the hill.
Like the opposite side, yeah.
Yeah. And he starts being like the hands and the like, I don't know what he was saying and like fingering me and whatever, middle fingering.
I know. Like,
every time I said that, I'm like, this sounds...
Giving you the finger.
Yeah, he was giving me the finger, thank you. And like, you know what I mean? It's just like, what the... You're on the other side and you're getting mad at me. And I'm like, first of all, it's like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Calm down.
Relax.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I haven't even had my coffee yet. Like, relax. And then I just like, it just, you know, when like things like that just like piss you off for the rest of the day.
What we were talking about yesterday is like, or sorry, not yesterday, last week.
Yes.
Just like people being freaking rude.
For no reason.
Audacity.
And I'm just like, fuck. And then I literally the whole way to work, I was like, fucking cyclists. Like,
that's just
the
annoying.
Audacity. I don't know where they get the audacity to be so like entitled and like it's their way or the highway. I'm like, last time I checked, I'm the one in the car.
Yeah.
I'm like, you look fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. Cycling is not cool. Sorry to anyone who does it, but it's not cool.
Yeah.
You look dumb and you look even dumber when you get mad.
No, I don't understand who decided that bikes should be on the road. It is so much more unsafe. I don't understand
so much more unsafe.
Like, think about it. Like, I understand that you're trying to protect pedestrians, but pedestrian versus a bike, you're more likely to survive. They're both more likely to survive.
Yeah.
A bike versus a car, guess who's gonna die every single time?
Yep.
It's not gonna be me and my car.
Yep.
They're in the way.
Way.
Even if they have that little bike lane, it's so tiny. You still have to go over.
I have to merge into the other lane to go around.
Yeah.
Half these idiots don't wear helmets.
No. No.
And then the latest is these stupid scooters, dude. Now the scooters think that there's cyclists on the road, like downtown.
Yep,
now that,
yep.
oh my God, like months, like every day I'm like dodging like idiot kids. You know what I mean? Because it's not like 50-year-olds on their way to work. You know, it's like a bunch of these idiot kids that are like scooting around and they do that kind of like hip swaying thing. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like you're kind of in my lane, then you're kind of going out. You have no helmets. You're literally going like 70. Like you're going fast. It's like I'm already stressed about the pedestrians. Okay, that's number one. Then I'm already pissed off at the bikers. And now you got to add these like 22-year-old idiots on scooters now in the middle of the road on like busy like Main Street.
Yeah. And I actually think the scooters should be banned.
Yes.
They're so dangerous.
So dangerous.
Like, I don't mean to be like a party pooper.
No, literally, like, not to be like they're so dangerous, but they are so dangerous.
They are. Dude, literally Carter literally fell on one and
oh my
broke
God,
his jaw. Had to get didn't have to get surgery, thankfully. Got stitches. Like, he fully like...
I forgot about that.
It was really bad. Like, he did
No, it actually
break
was
his
really
jaw,
bad.
But it was like broken so cleanly that they didn't actually have to do surgery. Otherwise, you have to have your wired mouth, your jaw wired shut for like 6 weeks.
Yeah,
like,
and you're like eating out of a straw.
No, they're so dangerous.
They're so dangerous.
They're way too fast, and like I said, they're not regulated.
So
anyone could just hop on them, like a 10-year-old.
Yep, no helmets. So dangerous. Then everyone always does it when they're like drinking.
Yeah, I did it.
Of course I've done it. Of course. Like,
and
of
after
course.
I was like, wait, why did I do that? But like, I get it in the moment. I remember driving it and being like, this is really fucking fast.
Yeah. No, I was like kind of scared.
No,
like I literally
know.
like I didn't even do it full because I'm a Need for Speed type of gal, but like I didn't even do it like fully to the thing
because I was wearing a helmet now.
Yeah, I was kind of getting scared. I mean, I was on the sidewalk at least, like I had enough common sense for that, but like no helmet. Obviously, it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm in Seattle. Like I'm in a city I don't even know. I mean, it's Seattle, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like anything could have gone wrong. But anyways, so fuck cyclists. That's my mood these days. I'm sick and tired of their shit. And don't give me the middle finger from across the road when I have the green light and I can turn. Because honestly, it just like pissed me off for the rest of the day.
No, you know what really freaking gets me about cyclists? Is they want to act like a car when they want, but then they also want to act like a pedestrian when they want. So they never actually follow the proper rules because it's like stick to one rule or the other. You're either going to follow the road laws like a bike, or like a car, or like you're walking. But you can't.
There's no in between.
Pick and choose.
You can't decide.
When there's a red light and you're just a little bike that you're just going to think you can go straight. No, you're going to have to wait here with the rest of us. Or else get on the freaking sidewalk.
Literally get on the sidewalk. Ugh. It just pisses me off. Like I'm just, I don't know. You know what I mean? When you're just like,
no, I know.
Honestly, the entitlement and the audacity, I don't understand where they get it from. Like these are a bunch of losers. Actually, take those road bikes and kick rocks.
Yeah.
So that was my story today, unfortunately, which was so annoying. We're officially in, you guys, like dark season, like dark on the way to work.
Yeah.
Not dark home yet.
Yeah.
But like when I get up in the morning, it's like 6 a.m. It's so dark. It's cold. And like the last thing I want to do is get out of bed. And I'd like go in my car and I'm driving to work and it's just pitch black. And like I feel my seasonal depression coming on real quick. Like real quick here.
Yeah. I will say I really don't mind the dark mornings. Like I actually... I like being up before the sun and like having the sunrise. So I like that aspect of it. It's the afternoon lack of sun that gets me because I don't want it to go dark an hour after I get off work. Like yesterday,
or when I'm at work. Like
literally.
That's the most depressing. When it's dark on the way to work and dark on your way back from work, that's depressing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I fully have seasonal depression for sure. Like it hasn't hit me yet, but it'll come. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to get back into the anxiety topic, speaking of our anxiety, because I've been seeing so much, like a lot of discussion regarding anxiety, SSRIs, beta blockers. I've seen it on TikTok and Instagram and Reddit. And it really got me thinking. I was like, you know what? I would love to share my story for the girlies and for the guys. Honestly, for anyone. I shouldn't gender anxiety because...
the girls, the gays, the theys.
Anyone. But I wanted to talk to you guys because, I mean... honestly, like before I started SSRIs, I was so scared to start them, but we'll take it back. And I also just want to mention something very quickly first about beta blockers, because I've also been seeing a lot of stuff about beta blockers and anxiety, which yes, they are prescribed for anxiety at some points, but I think it's more so for like anxious feelings rather than anxiety as a whole, because I think a lot of it started from like Giggly Squad.
Right.
Or at least I'm going to assume that's where it kind of came from, because like Paige is like talking about her beta blocker use from like when she goes on performances and stuff. But just to let you guys know, first of all, I should actually mention that this is not medical advice at all. Like at all. Like, yes, I have medical knowledge, but this is from a personal experience and not medical actual knowledge. So talk to your doctor.
Yeah. So it's not Dr. Montz.
No. But beta blockers are for like high blood pressure and high heart rate, and they are not going to help your mind with the anxiety. They are going to help your body and your symptoms. They kind of calm your body. So if like you're somebody who gets like palpitations and a fast heart rate when you're anxious and you start getting shaky and those kind of things, that's going to calm you down that way, but it's not going to help you mentally in any way. So it's like if it might help your mind in the sense that it's going to help your body and then it's going to ease your mind. Yes. But if you are somebody who is just straight up anxious 24/7 and has like general anxiety, that's probably not going to help you. And I can confirm that because I am on beta blockers as well. But not for anxiety, a high heart rate.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, I guess they like help in a sense, but like not really.
Yeah.
Anyways. Long story
like
short.
It's almost like they do the physical, but they don't do the mental.
Exactly. Yeah. And so it's like good for like people who have like presentations or like a performance or something like that. Like it's one of those things that you take just right before your thing, not like a daily maintenance thing. But for SSRIs, okay. So what I've been seeing a lot is people being like, I'm so anxious, like, but I'm nervous to go on SSRIs, or I'm nervous to go on some sort of anxiety medication. And I was the exact same way. I don't know what it was, but I was just like so nervous about how it was going to make me feel. Is it going to change my mind? Because like for so long, my anxiety has just been who I am. So I was like, if I'm taking this away, am I even going to have the same personality? Like my thought processes, like everything, like as much as I hated to admit that like my anxiety was my personality, it's like that really was a part of me.
Yeah.
And I was just so nervous. And it's not like I ever knocked people on medication or was like had anything against it. I was just genuinely like nervous and
just
scared.
a personal,
Yeah. And so
I was like, am I going to get addicted to this? Like, am I going to have to rely on this for the rest of my life?
Like there's so many different like questions and concerns and like anxiety around it.
Literally.
Which is so funny because I had so much anxiety about starting my anxiety medications. And I had literally been prescribed it a couple years prior. And I was like, no, I'm not going to take it. And then it finally got to the point where I was just like, something has to change. Like I literally cannot go on every single day for the rest of my life like this. Like I have to do something. And I think that was like a really big turning point for me, because I was just like, you know what? Like it is something that is wrong in your brain. Yeah. So if you have a headache or you're sick or something, you take medicine to help you. Yeah. Like this is just medicine to help you live a normal life. Yeah. And I will say, I literally had to have my mom sleep over the night I started it, because I was like, I'm so scared.
Well, you just don't know. Or like, what if you have a reaction or something? Yeah. That's what I was more worried about. I was like, what if I like take this and then I go to work,
you get worse,
and you get worse, and I'm like, what if I'm like even more stressed out, or like, I don't know, I burnt like rashes or hives or something.
Yeah. And to be fair, like that totally can happen. And that's what I was also nervous about, because I was like, okay, yes, if you start a medication, not every medication is going to work for every single person, you know? So like a lot of people have to go through a few different types of anxiety medications to find something that actually helps them. Yeah. But I want to just kind of give you an overview of like how I've felt it has helped me, because I'm going to tell you, it does not change your personality. Thankfully. I mean, honestly, not thankfully, because like I could use some changes.
Oh my God, no.
But it doesn't, like the best way I can describe it is it just kind of mutes the background noise. So for somebody like myself, I am constantly having thoughts and anxious thoughts, just like everything is running through my mind at all times. And so it just kind of like allows yourself to turn that down a little bit, so it's not so much in the forefront, and also allows you to be able to talk yourself out of situations a little bit better. Because like if I was say anxious about, let's just say today when you were coming here, you were a bit late. Like my first thought is when you're late, that you got in a car accident, you died. Like I don't, like that's just how my brain works. So I'm like, she is in the middle of the road dead right now.
She's dead.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Like, she's dead. But instead of like just ruminating on that and being like, no, she's for sure dead, like for sure, it allows me to be able to be like rationalize and be like, okay, you know what? Like, you know, she's probably doing something, she probably isn't able to tell me that she's like running behind. Like
Yeah.
there has to be a more logical reason instead of just jumping to like the very worst thing. And I still do jump to the worst thing, but it allows me to be able to
Like reel it back in.
yeah, like talk myself out of it,
Yeah.
which I was never able to do before.
Yeah.
And I honestly, like I personally didn't really have a lot of side effects with them. At first, I would say it kind of gave me a little bit of like a headache and you feel a little bit more tired, but that's the thing. It doesn't like overall, I would say that nothing like once you kind of get used to it after a couple weeks, like it really doesn't. I don't really notice any side effects. The only thing I do notice sometimes is like if I'm not taking my meds at the very exact time each day, I get brain zaps.
Oh.
Which is so crazy because like
I've never heard of this.
So it is one of the side effects. Like it literally, I've just heard like brain zaps and I remember thinking, what the heck is a brain zap?
Yeah.
Like what is that?
Yeah.
But when you get one,
You know?
it's a freaking brain zap. Like I don't even know how else to describe it besides your brain is zapping. Like it's literally like like, you know, those like bug killers?
Yes.
Like it almost just feels like someone touched your brain with that.
Yeah.
It's not like painful.
Yeah.
But it kind of just like disorientates you for a second.
Really?
And it's just like, and like it's really
my
weird
God.
and I actually really freaking hate it.
Like a 1 second crash out.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my gosh.
And
Okay.
that sometimes reminds me, I'm like, oh shit, like I have to take my
Yeah.
medication.
Yeah, literally.
I forgot. So that is probably like the one
Interesting.
thing that like I do not like.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I think it is very fair for people to have anxiety around starting anxiety medication because, you know, the people who starting anxiety medication, you're anxious.
Yeah, of course.
There's so many things to like be worried about. But, and it's hard because like I feel like I had heard people talk about them before and their experience. And I was always like, okay, but I don't really think like our brains are working the same. Like, how do I know that what you experience is like what I'm going to experience? You know, I was just like, I don't think you're really on like the same wavelength.
You don't know what I'm going through.
Yeah, like you don't understand.
Yeah.
But I am here to tell you that like I get it.
Yeah.
I do. I promise you I do. Because like I was the one who was like, you don't get it.
Yeah.
But like I do. And don't get me wrong, my anxiety is still 100% there. And sometimes I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should up my dose. And I have upped my dose once because that's the thing. I think it kind of like plateaued and I was like, okay, why the frick am I crashing out? Like I can't be on medication and be feeling this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the thing. Sometimes you do have to increase your dose here and there or change your medications, yada, yada. I'm lucky enough that I have been able to stay on the same one. Like it just worked enough for me. So that was great. But that's not always the case.
No.
And there's also like SSRIs is like a main one, but there's other different types of anxiety meds that aren't necessarily SSRIs. But yeah, I've just been seeing a lot about it. And, you know, I know people try to like normalize it and yada, yada, but like they don't really. But like I'm just like so not afraid to be like, yeah, I'm on medication. Like
literally.
Who cares? Like literally, who cares?
Literally.
It's
not a big deal. Like
no,
everyone
it's really
has
not.
literally everything. I'm like, I have ADHD. I'm on medication for ADHD. Like, let's just be real with it. You know, it's like people have different things. It's not a big deal, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, I had the same thing about starting. I was like, oh my gosh, like, what if this? What if that? What if whatever? What are people going to, you know, what if someone sees it in my bag at work? Like, that was my main thing. I was like, I don't want anyone at work to know. Like, this is so embarrassing. And I'm like, why am I so embarrassed about like, you know what I mean? It's
like,
just,
I didn't ask for this.
No, I didn't ask for this. And like, if anything, it's like, it just helps me like stay more on track and like a little bit less all over the place. I mean, I still am just a bit because whatever, that's life. But it's like we need to be normalizing it a bit more. Like it's not some big like, oh my God, you're on medication. It's like, yeah, dude, like it's chill.
Yeah.
Like
it's literally in some degree, there is a chemical imbalance somewhere for something. And it's like, you have this aid to be able to help you live like somebody who doesn't have that.
Yeah.
And it's like, so why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and if you don't want to and you're happy with how your brain is, that is so fine. But like when you get to the point of it actually like negatively affecting
like
your
debilitating
everyday life, there's something like, why wouldn't I do something to help me?
Yeah.
When you have the option to do it.
Yeah.
Like just because I don't want to, like for what? Like why not? You know?
Like who cares?
Literally, who cares? Like obviously there are so many like things that can happen and like it's not to say that like it's 100% safe and like everyone is going to love it and it's going to be good for everyone. But I just think if you're having that much of a debate about whether you want to try it or not, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like you can literally always stop.
Well, and the other thing is like, I feel like mental health is also a spectrum. You know, like there's like everyone on some level of the spectrum has anxiety. Everyone on some level of the spectrum has depression. Everyone on some level has ADHD, X, Y, and Z, all these things. So it's like, sure, you might be on the lower end or maybe you're on the higher end or whatever, but it's like, if you want to do something about it, why not do it?
Exactly.
Like, who cares?
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. But the other thing is, I think a lot of people don't understand that there is a difference between having anxiety and being anxious.
Yes.
Because being anxious about a situation that is inevitably going to cause like a reaction, that's normal. Like that's just like
that's literally normal life.
Yeah, that is normal life.
Yeah.
But it's like when you're having those anxious feelings or thoughts and for things that shouldn't warrant that reaction.
Yeah.
You know? And so it's like not everyone is going to need that daily support of just like getting your baseline to be quote, normal. But
because like if you're anxious for like one event or one thing in the week, it's like it's not an everyday thing.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like that's fair enough. Like if you have like a project or like a presentation due, it's like that's fair that you're going to be anxious. Like duh. I think 99%
everyone
of people would. But like if you're anxious, just like wake up and like
literally
live.
Yeah.
That's
if you're anxious to like cross the street.
Yeah.
If you're anxious to like open your car door.
Yeah.
If just anyone making eye contact. That was a big one. I was like, okay, something is wrong here because I literally can't make eye contact with people. And I'm like scared to cross the street because everyone's staring at me. But then it's like, you know. Also feel like with like TikTok and social media and like all those things that it's like there's a lot of like diagnosing and like like personal bless you. Personal opinions on these things that like with the SSRIs, you know, everyone's saying whatever they're saying, it's good, it's bad, do it, don't do it. But it's like, it gets kind of dangerous when like things aren't being regulated or like the truth like isn't being told, you know? So it's like
100%.
People maybe shouldn't go on it when they are, or people should be doing it when they're not. But it's like, you can't take TikTok and Instagram and Reddit's word for everything, as you know? Like there's just too much of that going on, I think, in society these days.
Well, yeah. And I think a lot of people are sharing their personal opinions and experiences as facts.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is a fact to them, but that's not a fact in general.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like when I'm saying like normalize it, it's like, yes, I think society is trying to normalize it, but almost like normalizing it too much in the wrong direction.
Yes.
Where it's like normalizing the fact of like, everyone has it.
Yeah.
But it's like
it's cool. Hop on the bandwagon.
It's like normalizing it in the sense that like, if you actually have an issue, that it's very okay to be doing things to help you feel better.
Yeah. Like, it's not like how it was in like the 50s where it's like, oh my God, like go to the psych ward or whatever. It's like, no, we're normal functioning people.
Yeah.
Who just like, heaven forbid, need like a little help. You know, it's like everyone is normal people. It's not like you have to be in a straight jacket and, you know, it's the crazies and everything like that. But I do agree with you that I do think it is now swinging too much the other way where it's like, let's hop on the bandwagon and like, oh my God, same. Like, haha. It's like, okay, no, because it almost like it discredits. Yeah, it makes me feel discredited that like
no one believes.
Okay, you don't actually have ADHD because are you struggling to like to be at your desk like for 8, you know, or what, like everyone's own thing or whatever. Yeah. But you know, it's like, don't discredit like this is actually a challenge for me sometimes and this is embarrassing for me sometimes. It's like, you know, it's like let's not like discredit people who like actually are struggling or do need, you know, help because it's like out of genuine concern. It's not just like the cool new trend to hop on. No, exactly. You know? And that's what I feel like it is. Or like it's everyone's crutch. Yeah. I think that's the other thing that really like annoys me. It's like, oh, well, I have anxiety, so that's why. Or like, oh, I have depression. It's like, Kate, no, you just are like making that your crutch so you can kind of like normalize. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, that's like super frustrating to hear.
It doesn't give you an excuse just for everything.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, and obviously, of course, like if you really are struggling with those things, like that's different. Fair. But obviously you guys, and relax, like we're talking about, you know what we mean of like, you know, people are like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, like, ADHD. Don't. Like, let's not get too deep. Yeah. Okay. Be chill. You guys are cool. We know, but just confirming. But, you know, it's like, sometimes it's like, Kate, like, it just makes me roll my eyes.
I know. But it's so funny.
Shut
like,
up.
The difference between, like, different generations and stuff. Because,
oh my God,
like,
I know.
My mom, like, she calls my anxiety meds like my crazy pills.
Yeah.
Like she's like, you still almost crazy
But like
pills?
that's what it was. Like it
like,
was this like you're crazy like psych ward type of thing back then, which is insane.
Yeah. And I think that's also like why it was so hard, because like for so long, like yes, to like everyone outside, like you seem like a normal functioning person, because like you have to like try to hide it so much, but like that internal struggle is so big that it's like, that's, you know, it's not fair to yourself. Like it became to a point where I was like, this is not fair to me to live like this.
And like your quality of life. It's like, why would you not just try something? Just try it. Doesn't mean you have to stick with it. Doesn't mean you have to like it. Whatever. Like some people cycle it, like whatever, to each their own. But it's like, just try it. Like if it improves your quality of life, like it's just a good thing.
Yeah.
Like,
and then again, like you can stop it whenever.
Yeah. Like it's just not a big deal. But I feel like people are just, there's too much readily available on social media about everyone's self-diagnoses, self-help, like the facts, like you were saying. And it's just like, I think it's doing the opposite effect.
Yeah. 100%.
You know?
And it's also like, there's so many symptoms that can be associated with so many different diagnoses. Yeah. So it's like, people are like, oh, I have ADHD or I have autism because I have these things or whatever. It's like, okay, but like, that doesn't necessarily mean that
like it's one or the other and or both. It's like, you know, you kind of have to go through like the layers, like what's underneath it, you know? And then the other thing too is it's like, it's so weird to me because it's at the same time, it's like to get like referred to it, like my psychiatrist, sorry. I can never, I'm always like, which one is this one again? Yeah. But like my doctor, family doctor, whatever, like she made me go through, like she was like, no, we have to check everything first. And I'm like, no, okay, I've been dealing with this my whole life. Yeah. I know what it is, like yada, 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 like something's whatever.
I'm just finally coming to you about
I'm just actually doing something about it because like I'm choosing to like, why not try to better my quality of life? Yeah. Like really, it's like, sure, I'm managing it, but like, it's just not like, I'm not like living, laughing, loving, you know? And she like made me go through the ringer, like check your vitamins, check this, no, like whatever. And finally, like I was like, okay, if you don't, like I'm gonna go to someone else because this is just ridiculous. Like I know what's going on here, da da da. And then I go to my psychiatrist. And he's like, yeah, this, like popping them all out, like this long list of whatever. And I'm like, how can you, like, even that is so polarizing. It's like your doctor doesn't want to help you or won't even refer you. But then you go to this referral and all of a sudden it's just like almost on that way of like, like handing everything out. Yeah. And it's just like, even that is kind of like minimizing in a way.
It really is.
Kind of. Like it's confusing. It's confusing because then I'm like, okay, well, is he right? And it is this long list of things and this whole shebang and all these things. Yeah. Or is it right that like, okay, let's test everything first. But I mean, don't give me this vitamin crap because like I am so anal about my vitamins and my supplements. And like, that's the one thing about me. I'm like, I will drink my gallon of water a day and I will take my vitamins and supplements. So it's like, that's annoying. But it's like, even in the medical world, like having those two polar opposites, like even that is kind of confusing and like frustrating. And like, you know what I mean? Like it just makes something that's already difficult to like maybe understand, maybe accept, maybe realize, all these, you know, all these waves of whatever. It's like that also doesn't help it when you're having conflicting within like your own doctors and like literally professionals.
And, like, it's so funny, like with the vitamin thing, it's like, it's so true because I have never been able to go to the doctor and present an issue that I'm having without them first being like, what about your iron levels? Should we check your iron levels?
You know, it's maybe your vitamin D.
Like, oh my God.
It's the summer.
First of all,
like I get my vitamin D.
No.
My iron is what it is. We're girls. We're going to have low iron until the day we die. Born with it, we'll die with it.
High iron.
Never. So I've never had anything but low iron. Yeah. But we're still here. You know, like it's just like frustrating. Yeah.
But again, to like the doctors, and it's so hard because I do feel like doctors are either like so against it or so for it that they hand it out either too easily. Yes. Or they don't hand it out
at all and make you jump through all these hoops when you actually do need it.
And so I think some people, like when they're going to doctors that are just willing to hand out anything, they're almost getting unnecessarily validated because they're like, oh, well, my doctor. But it's like, you need to realize.
Oh my God, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. And
so
it's like,
true.
The doctors, like, yes, they have all this knowledge and stuff, but doctors are human. Yeah. Like, they don't know everything
about everything.
Yeah. And so it's like, you can't just like take what they say as like, I don't want to say that I don't know.
I know.
Like,
I know.
Like, yes, trust your doctor, but I'm just saying, like, you can always get another opinion.
Yes.
Because,
and it doesn't hurt to get another opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, it might take you years to get another doctor.
Yeah, that is true.
That will take time. But yeah, it's so true. It's like they don't know everything about everything.
No. And like, even because like I had been talking to like one of my doctors, like about like starting my medication and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And then a couple years down the road, I had been referred to another psychiatrist and I went to him for the first time. And like within a 30-minute conversation, he was like, okay, we're going to stop those medications. We're going to do this one. We're going to give you the sleeping pill. We're going to give this. We're going to do that.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I'm like, you don't know me.
No.
Yeah.
You're not just going to put me on a bunch of things. Like, I don't need a sleeping pill.
No.
Like, why do they? That's always the first one. They're
Honestly,
like,
I could
you
go
get a
for
sleeping pill. I mean, yeah.
But
I
didn't
mean,
want it. But again, like, see, this is the thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think, like, if people need these medications, that is so
then
fine.
of course.
But I wasn't at that point where I was like, that is something I actually need to medicate myself for and is like affecting my daily life. Like, yes, I have bad sleeping patterns and I have like a hard time sleeping.
Of course.
But that's really like not my biggest issue.
But I don't need to like maybe perhaps at this stage, I don't think I need to go on medication for it.
Give me a couple years, maybe.
You know, like it's like, let's try one.
Yeah.
Like, let's try one and see how that goes. And then introduce maybe a second one if needed or this and that. But it's like, just like, I don't need like all these.
No.
It was like 6 different ones. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try one and see. And he was like, oh, take this one and do these all. And I'm like, hey, dude, this is now causing me more anxiety, more stress. Cause I'm like, this is just too much.
Yeah.
I think it's just like everyone's personal journey.
Yeah.
What they want to do. And I totally agree. Like, it doesn't hurt to get a second opinion.
No.
Like, I understand, like, if you're also in Canada, like, it's really challenging to find a doctor and that's years of wait lists and everything is years of wait lists. That's just the way it is here. But, like, it potentially could be really worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that's the thing. It's like everyone is different and unique in their own way and everyone is going to have their own experience.
Yes.
But I know there are people who have similar experiences. So for the people who have had similar experiences like me, I'm just here to say that it is okay to try medication.
Yeah.
And it is so fair that you would have all these concerns and anxieties. And like genuinely, like I still have them because I have thought about changing my medication because I'm like, okay, you know, like maybe I could probably feel a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, but I have to go through that whole process again.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get it. Like I freaking get it.
Yeah.
But at some point, like you just have to take that risk, unfortunately, and just like try it.
Yeah. And I think the best part is just like, it's not like you have to take them.
Yeah.
If you do it for a week, don't suggest it. But let's say you just like you're dying and you hate it, then don't take it.
Yeah.
Like you can always stop it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just, I think it's always worth like if something can improve your quality of life, why not try it?
Yeah.
And don't take TikTok advice.
No, I know.
Even though like TikTok is like my primary source these days.
Yeah. No, literally.
I'm like, this will be in my like footnotes.
Yeah,
TikTok.
I've also like definitely like self-diagnosed
For
myself
sure.
from
For
TikTok
sure.
too, because they are so convincing. Like
No,
you hear
oh
it and
my
you're
God,
like,
I know.
that is literally me.
I'm like, this is Bible. Like this is truth.
Yeah.
This is exactly what happened.
yeah, like that's true,
yeah.
but it's not always. You
I know.
It's really not.
I know.
It's not. So
That's
be
the
careful with that.
problem. Be careful, you guys.
Stay safe out there.
Stay safe. Oh my gosh, yeah.
What?
You guys, there's a stabber on the loose.
Oh my God, yeah, that was
Yeah.
right by your house.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
She's not on the loose anymore. They
got her?
they arrested her.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Well, now I carry bear spray or like pests, like coyote spray, I think,
Oh.
because like
Yeah, I think
mace
it's
is illegal. Or,
bear spray.
Is it bear spray?
Yeah.
Like on my keys now because
Yeah.
it was like 7:30 in the morning, which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like you always think like in the mornings, like you think you're fine. You're like, it's easy, whatever. But it's like just another reminder.
You're not.
You are not okay and you don't know.
Yeah.
So now I have like this bear spray stuff with me all the time now.
I know. For those who don't know, the other day, like right beside Brooke's house, there was 3 random unprovoked stabbings.
Actually, it was 7 because I talked to my grandma today and I was like, you know, you're just kind of chit-chatting. And she was like, oh, did you hear? And I was like, oh my, like that's right literally by my apartment.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, I heard like 3 people. And she was like, no, it got confirmed it was 7 total because it was that original 3 and then there was another group afterwards that I guess the police found out that like were part of that same stabbing. So it was 7 people at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And like, speaking of like you being dead, like literally as soon as this happened, I found out it was right beside B. I was like, I texted, I was like, can you please reply and confirm that you were not the one stabbed? And like you didn't reply for hours.
I was sleeping. I was already in bed. I think you like texted at like 10:30 or 9:30 or something or 10.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was literally already sleeping. Like I didn't even see it. And then in the morning, I have like all these texts from like the group chat. And I'm like, oh my God, so sorry. Like,
no, and see, again,
awake now.
my brain is still going to worst case scenario.
Well, you don't
time,
know.
but
It's literally like the park. It's just crazy.
No,
like
it
it's
really is.
craziness out there.
No, it's
Just got to be
scary.
prepared.
I know.
I know.
Honestly, like I want to take like self-defense classes.
No, kind of low key actually.
Yeah.
Like even just like Alex and I were like just joking around. Like this was a while ago, and he's like, "Hey, like show me your punch or whatever." And I'm like, I don't know, like 1 and 2, like I don't know. And he was like, "That is so wrong." Like, so first of all, I've learned thumbs out.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, how do you? I don't even know how to hold. Like, am I like winding up and like, you know, like where am I aiming? Because if you aim for like a man's face, like you'll break your wrist.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like not gonna help.
Maybe like the nose.
The nose, I don't know, but like it would just be nice to know a bit more.
Yeah.
Of what's going on, because like I feel like I like don't even know how to.
Well,
punch.
see, I feel like I think this might be just too much self-confidence in the way of like I feel that like if I ever needed to actually get away or like do
like
something
fuck
like
someone
like
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I could do it.
Yeah,
But
no,
again,
you for sure can. You got like that, like you got that energy.
You think I'm strong?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think you're like, if it need be, like you need to get into that, tap into that crazy strong.
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
you.
Like, I feel like I could tap into that, like
that's you.
that crazy energy where I would just be like, don't fucking mess with me.
Like feral almost.
Yeah.
That's the
but
energy.
Then again, like when Carter and I are play fighting.
Yeah.
And it's like, I get
it is
scared
so humbling
because like they start like tickling you, and then I'm like, I literally
can't get
fight
out
away. Like,
yes,
like it's so it's so humbling because you're just like,
no, it's
but
so
also
humbling,
so scary because I'm like, this is just the reality, and I'm like, but I guess like in my mind, I'm like, okay, my body and my mind aren't triggered to actually like fight or flight.
Totally, it's
so
not full
like,
whatever.
Like I don't need to activate that scary mode.
Totally.
But if I needed to, I feel like I could.
No.
But I really hope I never have to.
I know.
I will say my defense mechanism when that happens is I just go like, you just move every limb.
Yeah.
Like you just kick.
Yeah.
And it's
Be
like,
crazy.
then they can't grab you. And then I always preface like, as he's like tickling me, I'm like, whatever happens to you is not my fault. Like, cause like
always, if
I'm
you
like,
get a knee to the face or an elbow,
not my fault.
Not my problem.
Not my problem.
You're the one that's getting me like all
that
this.
was self-inflicted.
This is self-inflicted.
But I'm gonna feel bad. So
of course. I'm like,
so annoying.
this is on you, but I will feel like it's on me
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
No, totally.
Yeah. Or like bark. Or like,
wait, what?
have you seen that on TikTok? That like,
No.
if you ever think you're going to be kidnapped, just start like barking.
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah, with a stranger. I thought you were talking about with your boyfriend.
Oh my God.
Like,
oh my God, no. He'd be like, are you
no,
okay?
he would literally be like,
He'd be like, you're unwell.
actually, you know, it might work.
Yeah, true. Actually, we should test it. We'll test it.
Next time,
It would work, I think, because they'd be like, what the heck is going on?
What is going on?
Yeah.
I already probably know what your answer is going to be, but have you listened to the new Taylor Swift album?
No, God, no.
I honestly, actually, okay, so like we have discussed, you and Molly are not Swifties.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say I'm a Swiftie, but I'm not.
But you like the music.
But I'm not a Swiftie.
Yeah.
I like some music.
Like, you're not like a crazy Swiftie,
No.
but like, you stand Taylor Swift.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Some of her songs actually really good.
Really? Like some
Yeah.
bops?
No, some bops.
Okay.
Like I was on my walk yesterday, and that's actually another thing I've been trying to do because like we mentioned, so I'm on my like different kind of schedule now, like the Monday to Friday 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I really don't have enough energy to go to the gym right now.
Yeah.
But I should probably go for a walk.
Yes.
And
is it not the best?
well, I mean, not
Okay,
really.
Never mind.
But like
I'm like, I live for it, but fair enough.
I just don't really like going on walks alone. Like I think
Yes.
some people like that.
Yeah.
I don't. I just like, because I get too paranoid because like, first of all, I'm not going on a silent walk.
Yeah.
And then I have my headphones in and I'm like, I'm a target.
Yep.
So that was kind of but I did put my headphones in because it was still light at this point.
Yeah.
So I was like jamming to her songs and I was like, damn girl.
Okay.
This is a banger.
Okay, but you know what is interesting though? I've been seeing on TikTok that a lot of people are actually saying they don't like this album.
I think, okay, what
like
I've
they
heard
don't like the songs.
is because she's too positive. It's a very happy,
she's
loving.
not kind of in her like depressive breakup era thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because she's engaged now.
Yeah,
Obvi.
it's happy songs.
Oh, interesting. I just thought like, because people are like, honestly, like this sucks, like da 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 da. But I just thought it was like they didn't like the style because she's kind of going for this like, is it like kind of like a burlesque, sexy thing she's trying to go for?
No idea.
It's just not my like personal music jam.
Yeah.
You know?
See, I like a sing-along song.
Yeah.
And it's that.
Yeah.
And my song choices are solely based off vibes.
Yes.
Like
true.
It's not about the genre.
Like what you're in the mood for.
It's really just like, how does this song make me feel?
Right.
And if it makes me feel good, I
Okay.
like it.
Okay.
And if it makes me feel bad, I don't
like it.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. Feel like, well, technically it is vibes because it's frequencies. Which is vibrations.
Oh my God, yeah.
Which is crazy. But actually on that note, and actually this is what I was going to say, that I've been listening to this new guy called Shane Gurr something. And he's got this like 70s vibe. And
an artist?
Like an artist.
Okay.
Shane Guerretti. Guerrettee. But he's got this kind of like 70s, like, I don't know, but I've been like vibing with kind of that 70s vibe lately.
60s, 70s music.
Maybe it's 60s, 70s, I'm not sure, but like it is on repeat. Like I'm obsessed. He's kind of like my new obsession.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to listen because
literally check him out. And that's actually I've been listening to him on my walks like the past couple, because like it's been like sunny, so like I'm in like a good feel good. Like usually I'll listen to podcasts or something.
Yeah. I podcast on the walks.
I will say, and it's more of a recent thing, because it's funny. I'm going to out myself, but I honestly never listened to podcasts until we started doing them. Mm-hmm. And even then I would never really listen that much.
Yeah.
But then I started listening to our podcast when it would be like just Malls and Months, and like so I'm like, let's get caught up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like a podcast on a walk is like
elite.
I just feel like I'm hanging out.
Yeah.
But then I'm also just like laughing to myself or something, and then I'm like, people probably like think I'm crazy, but I'm really into the podcast on the walks.
No, me too.
So listen to us on your hot girl walks. But lately, because the sun's been good, like I've just been in kind of more of like, usually I'm going on a bit of like a huff it walk, but I'm like, let me just like enjoy the sun, enjoy the weather, like vibes walks.
Yeah. For those who have listened for like a while, you guys remember the episode that we made about things that are embarrassing that shouldn't be. And we had talked about starting a new job and like being new.
Why is that just the worst?
No. Oh, and I'm going through that right now. It is so humbling.
I do not
like,
envy you.
Why do you just feel so stupid?
And
I'm like,
stupid.
I promise I'm not stupid all the time. It's just like, I just am new and I'm learning. And it's so hard going from something that you know so well that you're good at.
Yep.
You know, like you just have confidence in it, and then you're just becoming a learner again.
Mm-hmm.
And there is just nothing more humbling and embarrassing.
Yep.
And it's like there's literally no reason for it to be embarrassing.
No reason at all.
Like no shit.
Because
I don't
everyone's
know.
in the same boat when they start a new job.
Like nobody, like this, I was not born with this information.
Yeah.
So like no shit.
Yeah.
But it's still just like
so embarrassing.
So embarrassing, and I hate it.
Or like, can we even talk about like also being new, but like eating lunch for the first time?
No.
Do I eat it in my car by myself? Do I brave the lunchroom?
I've been
Is
eating
my
it in
lunch weird?
Or
like
in my car.
Of course, when I first started, I was like, "See you in an hour. I'm gonna eat my lunch in my car." Like, why is it so embarrassing?
No, it's
and then I'm like keeping the seat low because I'm like, if anyone sees me,
then
this
it's even
is
more embarrassing
even
that you're in your car.
embarrassing.
Oh my God, no! This is so embarrassing to admit, but what I've been doing is actually getting in my car, driving to the other parking lot beside it.
That's genius.
I know.
If I could do that, I would do that.
And it's amazing because I'm just like, okay, I need my alone time.
I need my own space.
I just like,
you can't be on.
The
And
whole
obviously
day.
when you're new, like you're just,
and
you're laughing it up.
Yeah.
You're perma smile. Like you just got to be the fakest, cheesiest, like whatever. It's like
you can't do that the whole day.
I need to have an hour of like my bitching time.
Yeah.
You know, like because I can't be on all the time.
Honestly, like this hour is our bitching time at all times.
Yes, literally. I'm like, okay, this.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we should call it the bitching hour.
Well, actually, I stole that from somebody else. I stole that from what's it called? Delusional Diaries. It's another podcast.
Oh, I was gonna say it's good.
No, it is really good.
Trademark.
They have this thing where they're like, okay, bitch an hour, and it's basically like they can say whatever and nobody can bitch at it. Like they're bitching, but nobody can bitch at them for bitching.
Oh my God.
So it's like complaining about things. And first of all, like like that's our whole premise. So like
Yeah.
nobody's allowed to get mad at us for
No.
things that we're saying.
No.
Also, forgot to say this when we were talking about the SSRIs. But if anyone has any questions
Yes.
or concerns, let me know. But
Yep.
no, if you guys want me to go into detail about something, you know, message us, comment, let us know, because I'm an open book with that.
Yeah.
Like I really, like I said, like no shame in my game. So
Yeah.
I'm happy to say whatever, answer whatever questions.
Yep.
So yeah, let us know.
Let us know. Okay, you guys, our dudes of the week, our dude, sorry, of the week. Mine is a period heating pad, but it's like, it's cute because it's pink.
Ooh.
And it's like it's kind of like a fanny pack,
Yeah.
but like you
Ooh.
wear it and so you can put it on your back, on your stomach, down, wherever. But what I love about it is that it's not like a big blankety one.
Yeah.
So it's like I can put it under my clothes at work.
Ooh.
And it literally just like soothes, like it is, okay, I don't know about you guys, but like I get, whatever, TMI, whatever, most of the girls anyways, I get like such bad period pain. Like I literally, like I faint, I throw up, like I don't know about you guys, but like it gets to the point where I just have to basically lay in the shower for like an hour and have just like hot water just on me because like I just can't like think, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it's just that bad. But since I've been using the heating pad, it's like it mimics that of the shower where it's just like so warm and like it doesn't matter how much Advil, how much whatever, like whatever people use to help it or whatever. This heating pad, you guys, like if you do not have a heating pad for your period pains, like it is a game changer.
Okay, I actually really need to do that because I used to have one that I like. It was like just like a pad kind of thing.
Yeah,
but the
like
fanny pack
blanket
being able to
style.
like put under your clothes.
Yes,
and, like,
at work, and I can walk around
Yeah, like,
at
that's
work,
game-changing.
and it's not a plug-in, which is nice. It's kind of annoying because it is a bit like a battery pack,
Okay.
but it has like a little pouch you put it in.
Yeah.
So it like you're not attached to the wall, which is
Yeah.
nice. But it is like seriously, it's like $35-$40 on Amazon. It is a game changer.
Okay, love that.
Like I drive in the car with it.
yeah, I
like,
would too.
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that it's not plug-in.
Yes.
That's so nice.
And it's like bubblegum pink. Like it's just cutie,
yeah.
you know? So I already feel better.
Yeah, no, 100%. And speaking of which, guys, I keep on forgetting to say that the links for these dudes of the week,
Oh, yes.
they are in the description.
Yes.
I just forget to say that every
Yes.
single time. But my dude of the week is the Brazilian nut body butter.
I'm like, which one?
From Trader Joe's. I love it. I love the scent. I love the feeling. And it's so cheap. Obviously,
Love
you do
that.
have to like cross the line for it for
Yeah.
those who are not in the States, which is obviously annoying. But it is, to me, a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro. I always forget how to pronounce the name. But
I know.
It's the number 68. Like,
Yeah.
It's the pink one.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite scent of the Sol de
Okay.
Janeiro because everyone's like the Bum Bum Cream.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
great, but
Yeah.
I don't like that scent personally.
Right.
But this Brazilian nut butter, it's so good.
Oh my gosh,
And
I
it's
need
like
to try it.
$5.99.
No, that's the... Okay, Trader Joe's, you guys, if you are not on this train, first of all, you're living under a rock. Second of all, they have all the best, like they have like Laneige dupes.
Yes.
They had Summer Fridays dupes. They have now the Sol de Janeiro dupe.
Yep.
Like they have the best stuff and it is always like so affordable.
I know. And even
It's
with the
insane.
conversion.
Even with the conversion.
Yeah, like it's still cheaper.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's so worth it.
Yeah.
Like, that actually reminds me I need to go to Trader Joe's. But next episode, can we talk fall fashion? Because I need new fall shoes. And every year that fall and winter comes around, I'm stumped on what the fall shoes are.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
No, I completely agree. Okay, next week, you guys, fall fashion and spooky season. Okay?
Spooky season.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
But thank you guys so much for joining us
Yes.
for another episode. Love you guys.
Bye, guys. See you next Tuesday.